Hello, my name's Ken Schott, and I'm a puller. Yeah, my mom and dad, they were both pullers. My granddad was a puller. I don't know, I thought maybe it would skip a generation or something with me, but guess not. Ken Schott. All right, I may be a puller, but I'm still working on being a snapper. So that's all cool. No worries there. So it is hump day, day 5. I'm right in the middle of it. So I'm kind of freaked out. There's so many things to do. So I'm thinking about it last night. What am I going to do for day 5? And day 5 means I have to simplify, okay? I'm not going to try to do all those 50 steps and think about each one and blah, 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 blah. Right now, the key is to get the right fluid motion for the snap, and I've boiled it down right now to three things to focus on while you are actually doing the movement. Your brain cannot think of 5 different things. It can't think reach, down, plant, pivot, elbow, knee, snap, bring it in. It can't think of all those things. And I think if I get those 3 things right, then everything else is going to fall into place, and I won't have to think about those things like the follow through and all that stuff. It's just going to happen. All right, we are going to do a 3-step walk up for this drill. 1, 2, 3. Now, before we even get started with the walk up, I want to lock a couple things into my mind. I'm here. I'm going to pick a point right here. I have a nice little disc for a visual. That's my aiming point for the reach back. Boom, boom, that's my aiming point. But I want to lock that in. I don't really want to look at it when I'm going to do my throw. For right now, I want to keep my focus forward because I'm not trying to do a big hurl right now. Boom, that's where I want to look. Lock it in, that's where I know I need to reach. Then I turn my head, focus on my target, and then we start our sequence. So as I move, I'm reaching out, boom, hit that point. Number 2 is the off arm is going to start its drive down as I'm landing my foot, boom. And number 3 is I'm going to go from a bent knee to a straight knee. The cool thing when all I think about is my knee, boom, coming into the lock position. If I happen to be straight up and down, boom, I may spin a lot more in that heel. If I happen to be bent more over at the waist, boom, maybe it doesn't spin as much and I'm in a more of a balanced position, but I'm not really just trying to drive in this constant heel spin because it might vary based on the balance of my throw. Now it turns out when I just focus on those 3 things, everything else seems to happen. I mean, notice what I didn't focus on at all. I didn't focus on bringing this in, snapping it out, following through, bracing. It's like, no, I wasn't thinking about any of that kind of stuff. That stuff just seemed to happen when I only focused on these 3 things. So we're going to do a few of these right here. Okay, let's try one bent over a little bit. Okay, let's try one a little more upright. But now it's time to get out in the field and try it with discs in my hand, right? We all know mentally, well, you stick a disc in your hand, it's not a towel anymore, and you get in that mode where you just want to chuck. I'm hoping this drill, that doesn't happen. So we will see. Let's get out there. Really good. 3 things. So far, did one round. I really like the drill. I think what I like is that I'm actually not thinking about throwing the disc. That is not in my mind. I'm not thinking, throw. It's beautiful. I'm just thinking, extend, thrust, knee. That's it. When I think of those things, everything else happens. Whew, pretty. Right at my target, that pull. Yeah, three things. Doesn't mean it's easy. I get distracted. But then, for example, that last one I threw, I actually went back to thinking about throwing it. I want to throw this one, throw. And it didn't do as well. So the drill's really paying off if I can just stay focused on those three things. Wow, beautiful. Super beautiful. Really like that one. Okay, final round. We're just gonna see how many of these I can be consistent on and keep my train of thought. And relaxedness. Extend, thrust, knee. I was on my toe. I must not have thought about the third step, which is the knee. Badness. Throw a knee. Come on now. You can do this. Relax. Extend. There it is. That's what we want. I knew it'd come back. Cool. Mid-range. Doesn't matter. Thrust. Wow. Laser beam. Distracted. Reset. Start over. There we go. Good thing I reset. Whew. Ripping off some beauties here. Distracted. Relax. Focus. Nice.
Man, head gets all jumbled sometimes. You just gotta zap it out. That's why I say the word relax now before I even start. Relax, bend, that's my target spot, go. Relax. I'm turning that hexie. Alright, no difference. Okay. Get all the way to the knee. Extend, thrust, knee. Cool. Wow. This is probably the best I've thrown that matrix. See, it's all that chatter in your mind that goes on. It comes in and your head says, oh, I got 2 discs left, make this one good. Come on, you're on a streak. All that stuff gets in the head. You gotta whoosh that all away. Whoosh, whoosh. Nice. Even then, I couldn't finish with a good one. Still had a little bit of cloud. I didn't get my knee just good. Anyway, had some really good throws there. Happy about that. This drill's really working for me, so I'm super stoked. At least I'm stoked until I go look at the footage tonight and then see what the heck went wrong. Hopefully not too much. I would love to be at the top of the mountain and starting to cruise down since we are at hump day. All right, that's day 5 in the books.